It still hurts so deep inside where my friends used to reside. I'm glad I still have the ones I have left, but ultimately there will be a gaping hole that my friends used to hold. I don't cry, and I never did except for one. She was the most special to me of every friend that I've ever lost, including my best friend. I've lost a best friend 2 times, and it makes me wonder, why do I bother to have a best friend? I don't know exactly why. People don't like to say what they feel when it comes to me, but it would be easier to come to me to resolve any problems anyone may have with me. I'll listen the whole way through, and no, I won't interrupt you, because I'd rather work through these issues than lose you. I would say the same thing about my relationships, but the only difference is some of them needed to end, no matter how painful it was to end. I hate the disconnect that silence brings for me and my friends, and I wish I could speak up all of the time, but I can't, because I am too much to deal with for me. I feel depressed from time to time, and it feels like the sun won't shine, and I really can't talk without thinking it doesn't matter. And that's only if I could talk at all. This is when it feels like it will fall, crashing down, leaving a permanent frown from the way things happen. When I'm the most sad, when I'm the most stressed. Most of my bad luck happens when I'm the most sad, when I'm the most stressed. And the worst part is, I can't help feeling so sad. And even if I were to take medication, the reasons for me to be sad would still be left intact. Only I wouldn't be able to attack. And I would feel worse for feeling so helpless. I'd be calm and helpless, unable to do anything other than sit back and watch everything slowly crumble like sandcastles at night. This fight is not destined to stand for long, and when the tide comes in, the mood of mine cracks and splinters, then topples, leaving me emotionally broken. It would be like I felt 5 months ago, and I would expect it to last a lot longer than the month it did. I feel so crazy, involuntary movements and all. It hurts so much, this crazy, painful pall that hangs over me, not allowing me to express fully the way I feel when I feel it, because to reveal it in raw rage would just lead to me in another cage, one which I can't sight the light showing me a better way, a brighter day, all because I was tight that day. I'm tightly wound. I've been that way since I was a kid. So I found ways to relax, to play, to find some happiness out of life, but I guess I was too bright. I saw things too early. I saw them for what they were, and I didn't know why they were. I still don't know why it has to be so horrible, so painful. The world gives us enough for us to deal with, but we compound the problems by being cruel, by being mean, by being rude, and never quite understanding the meaning of unity, trying to achieve a common purpose together. It seems jealousy and pride blind so many to the way things could be. Add that to ignorance and it makes it so hard for most to make it through another day without being rude just to be on top. There can't be a top without a bottom, and ignoring them won't make the problems go away. That creates more pain, more suffering, and more misery and fear for everyone. I guess I am truly crazy because I fear nothing at all, and sometimes I wish it would all fall, or I would fall and never wake up again. I have a hard time staying focused, and I forget things very quickly. Perhaps that's why the things I remember for a long time. Because if I took the time to remember it, to learn it fully, then it'll stay until my brain goes, which has already begun. I'm only 21 and yet I'm on my way to my dying day at a much quicker rate, for one. Formerly with prospects so great, it seemed nothing could stop them. But I was stopped by my own problems. With humanity, with my brain, with all the rain from the sky and from my eyes. Pride and dignity were the only things that pulled me through. And now they are gone. They held me back, but they kept me going. I held my ailments in my brain where they came from. But now it's more of a reason to keep going. This is why I care so much about people who choose to care about me because they like me or love me in spite of all the things I've gone through and the things I've done and the things I deal with. And the fact that I've been real sick quite some time. They are a lifeline that I look to. I just hope they'll be there when I'm through.